Wildly of Wildly Tarot here, and this is your Moonday message for the week beginning June 7th, 2021. We have a very clear, simple message for all of us this week, and it is grounded in this word honesty. That is the sensation that I'm having, the theme that is present both for this week and for this new moon cycle that begins with dark moon in just a few days. This idea of honesty. What is our definition of honesty? And where in our lives are we being dishonest with ourselves or with another? And where are we being honest? It's a week and an opportunity to get transparent with ourselves about what our truth is, what our needs are, what our desires are, what that whisper coming from the gut is really trying to share with us. This is a potent time to explore that sensation for ourselves. And it is supported here with the Two of Swords. The twos for myself are always about choice. It's a choice point in our path. Are we going to go left or are we going to go right? And the swords in particular being associated with the element of fire, associated with this idea of taking action, of moving our lives forward. We're being invited this week to really feel into this idea of choice and what we are choosing versus how we are letting life simply live us. This word choice feels extra powerful to me this week, in that choice is really where we as individuals have personal power. This is what it means to be a sovereign being, or the buzzword having agency. This is all rooted in this idea of choice, and that we do actively have choice in our lives, whether it is choosing what we put into our body, what we eat, how we educate ourselves and our children, what we wear, as well as what we say no to, what we say yes to, what we experience within our bodies of any given situation. We have power in these ways to choose how we want our ride to feel. We have the opportunity to choose what we digest with our mind, what we take in as data. We have all sorts of choices that are available to us that can help us to experience and feel the frequency of freedom. And this is what is alive for us in the collective this week, tapping into this idea of honesty and freedom. And I was drawn to the bag of bones as well for this reading. And what came forward from there, we have Bobcat claw. And the sensation that I received from this beautiful specimen is this idea that we must be fierce with our own inner truth, even if it's something that we, through discernment, need to keep private or to ourselves at this time. Bobcats are very hermit-like. They're very reclusive. It can be difficult to see one in the wild, and yet they are quite fierce when necessary. They have these beautiful tufts in their ears. They're able to really tune in and listen. They represent the medicine of listening to our own intuition and our own inner wisdom. And the sense that I'm feeling with this, along with Two of Swords, is that this is a week where we might feel our truths being pressed against or questioned, and that's okay. Questioning is always valid. Critical thinking is among one of my highest values, and it is encouraged in my house and in my circles. And we also all have the ability to hold our own truth sacred, even if we must keep it close to our chest. So Bobcat offers this medicine of taking space this week to tune in and be really clear with our choices, that they are coming from our honest truth, from what feels true to us, and that we are fierce in defending those truths, even if they do not match those around us. And we are also supported here with the Black Acorn. The message I'm receiving from this piece is that what we hold on to as our truths are the root systems of the seeds that we are planting for our future. So it is very important at all times, but especially this week, that we recognize the power that is inherent with every choice that we make, because every choice is a seed that we are planting that will eventually come to fruition further along down our path. Every choice, whether it's what we're eating today. If we eat a donut one time, maybe not a problem. If we eat 3 donuts a day, every day of our lives, we are planting seeds of physical dis-ease later on in our path. There's nothing free in this life. Everything comes with a consequence, both good and bad, according to our framework. I prefer to use the words both preferred and unpreferred. But regardless, every choice that we make comes with a reaction. This is a principle in physics. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. This is true in life. Nothing is free. Everything comes with some sort of cost or consequence, and they're not always negative. They can be positive as well. But part of stepping into maturation and being or becoming the elder that we all hope to become requires accepting our personal responsibility in all of the choices and actions that we make. That feels like the message for this week. I hope that it serves you well. I hope that you have everything that you need. And I wanted to also invite you. I am offering a free women's circle happening on June 22nd of this month. If you have any interest, this is for anyone who self-identifies as a woman. We will be coming together for 1 hour and practicing vulnerability around the theme of belonging. It is an exciting and new project that I am stepping into, and if it piques your interest, I would love to invite you to check out the details. They are in my bio or in the show notes, and I hope that you will consider joining us. We already have a beautiful group of women coming together for this event. So until next Moonday, take good care of yourselves, and I will see you next week.